I don't know how someone is on here already.
Fab before we are.
Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I hope I didn't confuse anybody too much with the Central Time issue because the time hasn't changed in Los Estados Unidos yet. So how it's going to work today, we're going to talk. We're going to start by talking about how or why we initially moved to Mexico, and we'll talk to you guys for a few, maybe answer some questions. We're going to talk about what we're going to do this week, and then we're going to talk about where we will be living in mid-November 2017.
Hi everybody, hi Arturo, Tanya, everybody. I can't say all your names as fast as you're saying hello.
Yes. So why did we move to Mexico in the first place in August 2016?
Okay, so we ditched Dallas in August 2016. We came on a vacation to Vallarta about a month before that, and then absolutely fell in love with Vallarta, and we moved here mid-August. And I think that we had no actual real reason for moving. Greg did some volunteer work, and I worked for my firm still in Dallas, and I think we always knew that we wanted to live abroad. We just weren't really sure where, but I think we both wanted to experience life outside of the United States because we were both born and raised in the United States. So I think we both
just wanted something different and
wanted to try living
Both
abroad.
adventurous.
So we visited a couple of different places. We visited Costa Rica, which we thought we would love, and we want to go back one day. However, Your mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, Greg's mom just chatted. What a good-looking couple.
Thanks, Mom.
That's mom love right there. We just weren't sure where we wanted to live, so we tried Costa Rica and didn't love the place that we visited. So, now, that said, why else did we move?
Why else did we move? I don't know. I think we just, again, we wanted something different. I think we didn't want to live the same life as... I guess we didn't want to get on the path to the rat race in terms of, I think we both were looking forward 5-10 years and saw ourselves just working ourselves to death to obtain things or goals that really weren't important to our actual values. So I think part of moving to Mexico, getting out of the U.S. was like removing ourselves from some of those temptations, I guess, if you will. Yeah. And I think moving here to Mexico has helped us more align with our own motto of have less, do more, be more.
It's definitely provided us with some culture that we had never experienced. Someone asked if you're wearing Loetta's shirt face on your shirt.
Jay Palafox.
Yes, it is.
This is my wife on my shirt.
Hashtag
right relationship goals.
You can get your own, actually, which is not meant to be creepy at all. It says Loetta 2018, and they're on our website, so
yes.
I'll link below.
And what do we have going on this week? Tell them about what we have.
This week, my parents are coming in town, and I am super excited. They came and visited last year when we were here, but I feel like we know so many more places to take them here and things like that. So the biggest news this week is that
besides the breaking news,
the real big news. Other big news is that this week, for those of you who live in Mexico or are Mexican or are more cultured than we were, this week is Dia de Muertos, and I am going to paint my face like a Katrina sugar skull face.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you guys what I got. So this is glitter. I don't think you can see the magnificentness of this, but just trust me when I say it is amazing. It's iridescent white glitter, and then I also got this headband, which I actually kind of like in real life, not necessarily for only my skull face. And then I also got these eyeshadows to paint on my face. So I really like blues and greens, so I think I'm going to use these top 6, and I'm going to be like a mermaid type Katrina peacock face.
And possibly the biggest news, since we have quite a few people in here, this might be bigger than the Where We're Gonna Live news, is that today we shot a vlog 100% or maybe 99% in Spanish with Loetta. I was in it too, of course, mostly filming, but I'm editing. I'm going to finish up editing that as soon as
I'm
we're done with the
talking
live.
Spanish, y'all.
So be ready for that. That should be posted tomorrow
Actually, I tried.
by 7 a.m. Puerto Vallarta time, which time just changed, so it's a little different. But look out for
8 a.m.
a vlog in Spanish. It'll be 8 a.m. Central Time in the States. Let's answer a few questions, talk to a few people. My mom and dad are on here. Let's see. So, what are you going to be doing? Christian asked, hey Greg, what are you going to be doing for Dia de Muertos?
What are you going to be?
Oh, what am I going to be?
Greg's going to be a human!
I don't look scary enough as it is. I don't know. Maybe if we have, I don't know. I'll let Hillary paint my face if she wants.
Really?
David.
You guys heard that.
David asked if we were moving back to the U.S.
Have to hang with us a few more moments.
I think we can go ahead and tell people we are not moving back to the U.S. Let's see. Hola, Martian. I'll just say it like that.
Greg's going to be a human for Dia de Muertos. What are you guys going to be?
Life is more important than what you buy. Exactly. Iron Man says we should go to a Chivas game. That's like bucket list. Really, any soccer game, any football game here in Mexico is bucket list for us.
List. Chad says, I know. That's right. Chad knows because he's one of our Patreons. We had a special live event with them a few days ago.
And he said, the shirt looks good on me. Thank you, Chad. It looks better than whatever you posted in I Love Mexico the other day.
Hello.
Tanya asked, where are you going to take your parents when they are in town? Well, they have both been here, and we took my mom ziplining, and I went fishing with my dad. That was pre-blog days with my dad, though.
I'm not sure where we're going to take my parents this week.
Oh, yeah, because they come tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we'd like to go to the Botanical Gardens. My parents are old.
I hope they're not watching.
My parents are in their mid-60s, so we may not be quite as fast-paced.
If you're in your mid-60s,
you're not old. I'm sorry.
Hillary apologizes. We just lost a bunch of subscribers.
You're elderly. Wait.
Oh, okay. No. Stop talking, Weta.
You're all young at heart. Okay. I guess that time has come.
My dad, Joel Kennan, wants a Billy t-shirt.
60s is not old. I'm sorry.
That's a great idea.
I just doomed us.
Yep, there goes the channel, guys. We'll see you later. We're shutting up shop because Weta just
You're not old.
Dark Hunters. We're not leaving Mexico. Huntress. Let's take one or two more good ones, and then let's see what we got. We have Color Pop Lover. Have we been to Cancun?
I'm not sure. We've been on a couple cruises together.
We did go to Cancun. Yeah, I get confused between Cozumel and Cancun. No, we went to Cozumel.
Iron Man is 78 years young. Young.
Did we go to Cozumel or Cancun? It was only for like 4 hours, so forgive me for not knowing that.
60 is not old. I'm sorry.
Can Billy can't speak Spanish. Well, you saw the video. He can speak Spanish. He just doesn't know he can. All right, Weta, I think it's time. We have about 156 people, 157 people on here.
The time has come.
Where will we be living in November? Mid-November.
In mid-November, the countdown is on. The Kinetic Kennons will be living in Mexico City. That's right. We are moving to Mexico City on November 15th, and we are so excited. We visited there once. We are so very excited to explore a different city within Mexico. However, we know let the sadness ensue. I know.
There's mixed emotions between the expats that probably watch for the Vallarta information.
Yes.
And then kind of our Mexican or Mexican American viewers that don't necessarily watch for Vallarta. So it's a little bit mixed, but what we will say, we'll get to some of your questions, guys, here in a second. For the people that want to continue seeing the Vallarta information, a lot of that will still go on our Twitter and on our Facebook and whatever new social media websites and apps, whatever come out. We will be posting all the Vallarta stuff on Facebook, and some of our old videos provided you guys like that.
It sort of seems like first responses also seem to be mixed. So
Yeah.
I guess our reason for wanting to move, first of all, or wanting to visit for an extended period of time a different city is, I guess, boils down to we love traveling, and we started Kinetic Kittens as obviously kinetic means to move and movement, and we really love the experiences that we gain while able to travel. That said, along with some other factors in Vallarta, which mainly Vallarta is a little more expensive than our price range during the months of November through around March or so. So I think those two reasons we really love to travel. We know that there are tons of people in Mexico City, but with that, I think we'll open our eyes to a completely different side of Mexico, because right now all we know is Vallarta. I think it will be interesting for us and for you guys. Someone mentioned seeing Mexico City through our eyes, and I think that will be really special for us too, because we've never lived in a big city, and we've certainly never lived in a big city quite like Mexico City. So, Greg does suck at body surfing anyways.
Yeah. So basically it boils down to getting priced out of Vallarta during this time. We aren't ready to commit to a year lease here in Vallarta, and so for a 3 to 6 month time period, we pretty much just can't afford to live here in Vallarta, unless we want a place that doesn't have internet, doesn't have AC, and with Hiller's work, that's not really an option. Dark Hunters, you commented several times. It's Mexico City obviously is a crowded city. It's a big city, but a bucket list thing both Hiller and I have wanted to do is live in a city that
we've never lived in a big city.
Yeah, so I think I don't know.
Here's the other thing is I think that we are very easily pleased, and I know a few days ago we made a video about how the little things excite us, whether it's good chips at a restaurant or great weather or what have you. The little things please us. We are easily pleased. So I have zero doubt that we will absolutely love Mexico City. So I don't think someone says True Mexico collaboration. That would be fun.
I just messaged them actually on Facebook about half an hour ago. So hopefully.
Yeah, we are very. This said, we are super excited. It is incredibly bittersweet, and I have days when I am super excited to go to Mexico City, and then other days when it brings tears to my eyes to imagine ever leaving Vallarta. So. That said, our emotions are mixed, as are yours.
Yeah, not seeing the beach. Loco Booster says no more beach. That will be sad for us.
It will be sad. Usually my sense of direction is adjusted to the water. When someone tells us where something is, I have to think about, okay, where's the water and where is that?
Yeah, I think it's definitely mixed, because there's someone said, I don't see it on there, I just missed it, you're leaving paradise. Of course you are. But I think and as you guys know, in order to get a full picture of what is Mexico, we can't only live in Vallarta. And so if we stay in Vallarta, we're going to get slack for staying in Vallarta, because we don't know real Mexico, because there's only a tourist town here. And if we leave Vallarta, we're going to catch slack from people that want
only Vallarta.
That want only Vallarta. So I think the main thing.
Believe us, this is the same turmoil that's in our brains.
The main thing going forward for us is to be honest with you, if you only watch this channel because you want to see Vallarta, then you can probably just watch a live cam of Quintas y Quintas, and that will probably
and
better.
Look for us there, because I know some of you have seen us there.
That might serve you better. We're not, and we're not going to be in Mexico City for forever either. So we're going to get around to all the places that you want to see as well. Someone said, I don't see the name. I was going to call you out. Someone said we're going to lose subscribers going to Mexico City. I will take you up on a bet on that. $25 that at the end of our Mexico City that we have way more subscribers than we have now.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that you guys can see that we actually we love to travel, and we want to explore Mexico even more. So I hope that this that you guys stick with us, and that if you do only watch our videos because you love Puerto Vallarta, maybe we can show you the beauty that is Mexico City as you explore the city with us. So I'm hopeful that will happen. What else?
What other questions
can
you throw at us, guys?
We probably don't have that answer.
What other challenges do you have for us in terms of our subscribers?
Puebla next. Puebla is on the list. There are so many places that are accessible within the city, near Mexico City, that I think that makes it another in and out of the airport. It's close to the airport. Dark Huntress says, wish you luck. Thank you, Guadalajara. Tim and Karen, every time we come, you leave town. I know. I'm sorry.
I know.
Guanato's on the
Guanajuato
list.
Arturo just added him on Snapchat. If you guys aren't on Snapchat,
oh geez,
jump on Snapchat
Greg's
with
on
me.
The snap,
If you want more Spanish, then we have an all Spanish Instagram now. Greg_the_Gringo. Greg the Gringo is taken. Apparently, there's another Greg the Gringo.
Carretero, San Miguel de Allende.
Joel Kennan says, looking forward to seeing more of CDMX.
You'll have to change the intro for every video. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I think we are going to have to change the intro. So if you guys know anybody that can make us a cheap intro.
Yeah, CrossFit in Mexico City. I'm not sure, but these guns.
You're not even flexing.
I don't know how to flex.
We really don't know how we're going to work out in Mexico City. Might just
how? He means if.
Where, when.
Bertha says she subscribed because of our charisma. That is nice.
That means a lot.
That's nice of you.
That means a lot. I mean, really, not that we want our videos necessarily to be about us, but we realize with our propensity to travel, we're never going to be at the same place. In one given year, we're probably going to move to, a few different places, or at least in 2 years, we're going to be a few different places. So if you watch only because of the place, then we might end up disappointing you. But while we're there, we'll try and give you the best information that we can, of course.
Our intro needs to show a line from Dallas to Vallarta to Mexico City.
That's a good point.
That's a great idea.
I think Chad says he subscribed because he wants to watch my hair grow. I think I'm gonna need to download all of our videos and do like a time lapse of the hair growing. But more than anything, I think we want our channel to do two things. We want to try and kind of inspire ourselves and inspire you guys to have us do more, be more. We don't talk about that in every video, but that's something we can do no matter where we're living, and that we will continue to promote no matter where we're living. And two, not to be necessarily too similar to True Mexico, but to do it in our own style. We do want to show the world that Mexico is so much more than the negative stereotypes that most people see and hear about Mexico, and that is something that I think travel is required of us in order to do that. To give us the best perspective about Mexico, we need to see different parts about Mexico, because otherwise someone can say, well, you don't know, you've only lived in Vallarta.
Right.
So I think through traveling to different places, the more we learn about the food, the culture, the people, the better videos that we can create. And
someone said, sad to see you leave PV. It's your home. I know. Don't make it any harder. It seriously has brought tears to my eyes several times, and other days I'm excited for a new adventure. So I think Vallarta's not going to be the same without you guys. No more Huera. Here's the thing. I can be La Huera in La City.
And I see that.
We are really excited. I think we're overwhelmingly excited. I think, it's mixed emotion. So your sadness, your happiness, your excitement, we definitely feel all those things. But hopefully we can show you guys some things about Mexico City. I know a lot of you said you live there, so maybe we can meet up. You guys can show us the best tacos in town. And for those of you that haven't visited Mexico City before, hopefully we can show you some. We can discover some things together.
Yeah, and I think for those of you that are sad about Vallarta, obviously going to Vallarta and going to Mexico City, you have two different reasons for that trip. But I hope through the different places that we do travel, we can open up some people's eyes that maybe are some of our Vallarta viewers, if you will, to going to Mexico City to see the museums, to see the different tourist attractions. And obviously it's not like a relaxing beach trip, but then I think when we go to other places in Mexico, we can not necessarily take people from Vallarta, but convince the people that only go to Vallarta to go to other places. And Northview is speaking about the dress code. It's going to be too cold for me to wear shorts, for me to wear my tank tops. I've already thought about this.
Not many shorts and flip-flops. I am going to actually freeze. I am cold here in the mornings. It is maybe around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe like 20, 22 degrees Celsius. And I'm getting a little cold. We have no warm clothes, so I'm not really sure what we're going to do about that yet, other than freeze. But Cowboys touchdown.
Oh, nice.
Thank you guys for splitting your time. I know the Cowboys game is on. I'm sorry.
We kind of started it during halftime.
We did. We tried.
Fernando asked, how long have you been living in Vallarta for now? About right at a year. We moved here last August until December, moved back to Texas until March, and then from March until now we've been here. So about 12 months.
Off and on.
Off and on. What was I going to say?
Cost of living in Mexico City. Someone said property there is expensive to buy. In terms of renting and cost of food, I think
it seemed reasonable. We
cheaper.
definitely won't be buying. For this time of year, renting was much cheaper than it is here in Vallarta for the places you can get. Again, if you're just hopping on, we're moving to Mexico City. We're leaving Vallarta. Sorry to make you sad, but if you want to see the Vallarta information, we're going to be posting those older videos on our Facebook page for you to enjoy there as well, in case you haven't seen some of the older videos.
And a bigger city just means bigger opportunities to dance.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Am I right?
I'm going to, with our Instagram in Spanish, and then also I'm going to try and do more Spanish videos responding to your questions.
I'm going to try to be in more Spanish videos.
She's going to try and do one or two a week in the Spanish videos, so I don't know if we'll gain any viewers with the Spanish, but it at least helps me connect with you guys and build our community, and it helps me practice my Spanish, so I appreciate you guys if we have any of our Spanish speakers on the live as well. Sorry we don't do these in live quite yet. Still too nervous to do those.
Yeah, it makes me a little sweaty. I'm hoping, a lot of people have mentioned the earthquake, and that's something that we haven't really followed up on. So I'm sort of hoping that when we get to Mexico City that we will be able to help hands-on, which is I know
for what, I don't know what'll be going on.
You guys felt like this as well as we did, but we felt extremely helpless when we heard about the earthquake in Mexico City. So I'm sort of hoping that there's some hands-on help that we can do when we get there.
Yeah.
We're going November 15th, so only a few more weeks in Vallarta, a few more weeks of sweaty days.
Yes. So with that said, we're going to talk for a few more minutes, respond to your questions, but when it's over, I think when this video is over, on our future videos, let us know what we should do, what we should see in Mexico City.
We already have an apartment, so we don't need accommodations or where to stay. We'll be staying in the historic area. Yes,
and we will be going home to Texas for Christmas and around that time frame. What else? Eduardo, right now we do live in Vallarta and we are moving to Mexico City.
Veronica says that's great because I don't know Mexico City. I'll follow you guys to see all the new places to show us. Thank you so much. Yeah, you and us can explore them together because we don't know Mexico City either.
Exactly. Chad asked, can you fly a drone to Mexico City? Someone comment and let us know. I don't know if we can or not.
But our drone fund has like $80.
The drone fund has been building from the t-shirts and the super chats and the Patreons.
Yes.
So thank you guys all for helping out with the drone fund. And
one more music parody in PV. We may have to put that in the works.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
What was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Where did we live in the Eduardo asked where do we live in the USA? We lived in Dallas, or the DFW area.
Yes.
Remy, we are moving. Where are we moving? We are moving to La Ciudad de Mexico. Let's see.
Huerta is the coolest. I'll read that comment out loud.
Show us your hair. The hair's
oh
pretty bad
my
right
gosh,
now.
Put it away.
That's why I put on, because I didn't want.
It's not allowed on YouTube.
I didn't want to have to do anything with it. Not that it looks any better when I try and do anything with it.
You can fly a drone, not near historical places.
Pablo, I haven't seen the Coco movie yet.
I don't know what about.
It's a new Pixar movie about Mexico,
Oh.
I believe.
Someone says they love your hair. Don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. I have to live with it.
Yes. Let's see.
Someone asked, "Where are we moving?" Not really. I made it funny for you.
Oh, I know, Ignacio. I'm sorry we can't meet up. Whoa, drone fund.
They've contributed before. Turbo Pickle.
Yeah,
I totally remember that name.
Yeah, we can't forget that name.
Thank you. $80-something.
Oh, geez, yeah. I keep forgetting what I was going to say. I can't think because I'm nervous about leaving Vallarta. Is very bittersweet. We are excited to go somewhere new in Mexico, experience a different side of Mexico, and we are, but we're also kind of sad to leave Vallarta, and it's like
It's bittersweet.
it's our first love in terms of Mexico. So
Thank you guys for supporting us, and most of you are being carefully supportive.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say I asked this on like all the lives. Ask it. Maybe not so much on Facebook, but feel free to, and we can kind of get a sense from the comments to let us know what style of the videos you like.
Oh yeah.
We had the joke video the other day, shopping with Weta, and kind of shooting the video. I was torn between, do I make the video about shopping in Mexico and kind of make it more serious and comparing it to the US, or do we just have fun and don't really show too many prices, don't really talk about the comparison between the US, but we tell dumb jokes and we have fun with it anyways. I think we're going to keep doing what we enjoy, but we do definitely take your input in stride. I guess I can't speak. Luisito, super. Oh man.
Someone says you guys should give Guadalajara one more chance.
Oh,
Don't worry, I absolutely loved Guadalajara. We were only there for a short visit. It was a planned visit. I could barely take off work at that time, so we definitely want to go back to Guadalajara. That was not a one strike you're out thing. It was just a quick weekend trip.
Quick question, Color Pop Lover. What is the drone fund? I want a Mavic drone just to get some like awesome shots.
And his mean wife won't let him.
And so I think maybe Chad started someone, and then some people.
Actually, his mean wife's bank account.
Our YouTube bank account. Some people started donating money for us to be able to get some drone shots. That's all it is.
Started as a joke, now it's an $80 joke.
It's just kind of a silly thing that helps support our channel. Ignacio asked, why Mexico City? We kind of said it a little bit before, but one, living in a big, huge city is a bucket list item for us. Mexico City has so much culture, so much food, so many museums. That I think
I've never lived in a big city.
It's going to put us like right in the heart and right in a lot of the action. It's definitely not a place we're going to live in for forever. So I think we're just looking at it as like a short-term adventure to get to know Mexico even better. Rosa says buy your drone on Cyber Monday. That's an excellent idea. That's coming up.
Someone says I can't wait to see what you eat out there. We can't either. We've been to Mexico City once, and all I keep talking about is the food.
Cecilia wants Ricky Martin. I don't have my phone number. I'll give him a call. Ricky's in Denver.
Yeah, gotta go to Denver to see the Rick.
You and Uzerati will have to fight over Ricky.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll see that or not.
Culture shock from the change. I've thought about that a little bit.
But I think that's something we want a little bit.
That's something that we can share with you guys. I hope you guys feel like we are honest and vulnerable, and we try our hardest to express our feelings, our real feelings. And so I'm hopeful that we can, if we do feel culture shock, that we can share that with you guys and tell you about that and how we plan to get over that and things like that. So.
Alex, do we answer that question? How long do we plan to live in
Mexico City? So right now we are going to Mexico City for 1 month. And then it will be right about Christmas.
Time.
So we'll head back to the United States. Don't worry, we'll have videos, good old Dallas. We'll probably have some flashback videos, maybe.
Yeah.
In Vallarta and Mexico City.
Maybe we'll do like I know a few people have suggested we do like couple challenge videos, like where.
What? What do you have to do?
I don't know yet.
I'm not.
Challenge each other?
No, I don't like challenge. I don't like risks. I don't want to eat crickets.
Sorry.
None of that.
Sorry, Renee. I'll eat crickets. I've had them before. Here.
I kid you guys not. He ate crickets and was like, yeah, that's not too bad. And he had a big old cricket leg in his teeth.
Emerald Garcia says you guys are the best couple ever. Thank you so much. I don't think we're the best couple ever, but we do appreciate that comment.
Zapopan. Hey, that person's from Zapopan.
Oh, very nice. Don't forget to purchase our hard hat. Is there a lot of things falling from the sky? I guess for the earthquakes, I suppose.
All right. Last questions. Astros or Dodgers?
Astros. Let's make these quick. Ask us some quick questions. We'll ask.
They're not crickets. They're grasshoppers. Either way, they ain't going in my mouth.
She won't eat them. I will.
Go Cowboys.
The earthquakes. Yes. History and culture vids. We can
make
get
a contribution with other foreigners living in Mexico. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I messaged True Mexico. I'm going to message a few other people. I hope to do some more collaborations in the next 2 months, I suppose.
Someone asked, how much is your rent in PV now? How much will it go up during peak season? So I recommend you can look on Airbnb and sort of see the different price points throughout the year. But we're not paying what we're paying for rent is not representative of rent prices around town. We're actually renting from a friend, watering some plants, things like that. So rent prices do go up.
Wait, just hit us with the $2 taco super chat.
I don't know if that's a taco fun or drone fun.
Thank you, Way, Ashley, or Josh, or both of you. We appreciate that so much. What were we saying? Someone asked a good question here. Sorry, guys. Way
just leaving Mexico for good?
No, we are not, Maria. We are not leaving Mexico for good. We're just going back for Christmas to see our family. Yeah. That's all. A lot of Gringos. That cracks me up. Way, I want to do a language video with you guys. Let me know if you're interested in doing some sort of a video where we talk about. I guess language, not issues is a bad word, but difficulties as a U.S. citizen traveling to different countries. Let me know if you're interested in something like that. Talk some Spanish, guys, please. Head over to Greg_the_Gringo on Instagram. And
he's so bitter that Greg the Gringo with no underscores was taken.
And we have only Spanish content over there on Greg_the_Gringo on Instagram.
Someone wants to tell us Mexico sometimes is dangerous. Well, it's true. So is Dallas.
Got it, Way. Send us email at kineticcannons@gmail.com or on Twitter, DM, whatever works for you, and we'll talk about something.
Someone asked about a meetup. Would you guys do a meetup? If you guys are in Mexico City,
we'll figure something out.
No, we'd love to grab tacos with you.
Or whatever
kind margarita. Oh, I can't have margarita right now. I had 2.5 palomas last night and some spicy street corn.
All right, Lobo Busta asked for it, so Hillary's gonna give it to you. Closing dance, Weta.
I'm not gonna dance.
Come on, Weta, do it. You got it. No, that is. All right, you dance while I close us off. How about that? We got it. You got it.
Okay.
All right. No, you got to get out of your chair to dance.
No, come on. I'm not gonna dance.
You got it. Everybody's saying dance.
Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll meet you guys. I'll see you guys later. Are you still doing the live?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting us, whether we live in Vallarta or Mexico City or whatever city in Mexico it happens to be. We very much appreciate you, and we couldn't make these videos without you. And Josh and Ashley, we are definitely going to go eat some tacos for you. Way, I'm still waiting for your rap to come out that you talked about on Twitter.
I'm sorry, I can't dance on command.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, click the bell to get notified.
Every time
we upload a new video, hit them with the dance, Weta. Wah, 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 wah.